the Everyday Black Men podcast, a podcast for authentic black male thoughts. I am Riker, and I'm joined by R. Reed, a.k.a. Burning Cinnamon, as well as Armstead. Please follow us on Twitter at EVYD Black Men, and Instagram at Everyday Black Men, and Facebook at the Everyday Black Men Facebook page.
That's the sick number I got.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring it in since we are already starting off at the top. We're going to go ahead into top hats for this week. And the first one I want to talk about is, did y'all see that Alabama mall shooting?
Was it a white guy and he was caught?
No. So basically, police fucked up. And they shot a black man, Army guy, who just happened to have a gun with him because of the whole altercation, which it's Alabama. I thought everybody owned guns. Like, I thought that was part of the fucking, state.
South.
Yeah, the South. The South gonna rise again.
With the gun,
Exactly.
rebel flag.
Rebel flags everywhere.
White privilege.
White privilege. But it just goes to show you that being an active Army member won't save you. Being beloved all over your hometown of Birmingham won't save you. And being a good guy with a gun isn't a really great defense NRA because good guys with guns keep dying. This is the second one. First we had the nigga in Chicago. Now we got the nigga in Alabama. So I don't want to hear anybody be like, but if everybody's armed, bad guys will happen. Yeah, good guy was armed, and yet he still died. And also, fuck you to the Hoover Police Department. Y'all some bitch niggas. They didn't even offer an apology. Like, you literally executed a man, and y'all like, we're reviewing the facts. I don't care what you're doing. What I care about is the fact that y'all have killed someone. Y'all shot him in the head. So that's like extreme prejudice. Yeah, like y'all didn't even go for the quote unquote wounding or warning shots. Y'all went straight headshots.
Neutralizing shots.
Yes, neutralizing shots. Great vocabulary there, Armstead. Neutralizing shots. It's just, I don't know what the fuck they were doing. And that's pretty shitty. Thanksgiving is obviously over, as you can tell from the fact that this episode came out after Thanksgiving.
Chitlins?
Do I eat chitlins? Depends on who's cooking them.
So yes.
Yes, depending on who's cooking them.
You ever try to make them yourself?
No, because I don't fuck around with assholes.
But you're going to eat.
But I'm going to eat pig asshole. Yep, exactly.
It's intestines.
I know it's intestines, but it feels like people... I mean, you got to clean it. I just can't do it, man. I just can't do it.
Buy some pre-clean ones and then clean them again.
Buy some pre-clean ones?
Seriously, that's the best way to do it.
True.
Okay, all right.
I
It's a little bit more expensive.
How much more expensive?
I think a normal bucket was about 12. That'd be like 19.
Really?
They'll be like 19?
Ones, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I might have to check that out. But, yeah, man, Thanksgiving is over. What we should start doing, and yes, it was his birthday. It was Armstead's birthday. Happy birthday to Armstead. He is age old. Exactly. He was that many age old.
First of all, it's just blah.
Well, no, don't say blah. We want to have some excitement. Hit again for him, Ari. What the Indians should have done is handled those white settlers the way that the North Sentinel tribe did John Chew. I understand that a lot of people felt badly about that. Oh, he was a missionary, but he was warned not to fucking go back there, and he went back there just like regular white people. I understand that he is Asian, but fuck that. When you act white, you're acting white.
Yeah.
I know he had a white mom and dad, because only white people do some shit like that. You were told not to go back there. You went to the tribe. First and foremost, you could have killed them. They could have gotten things like chickenpox from you, the flu, or the common cold can kill them, all right? They have extremely weak immune systems because they live on one island, and all they do is eat and fish and have sex and apparently not make anyone because there's only 40 of them. So they're not doing so well. And you decide, I'm going to bring them Jesus. First and foremost, God didn't ever tell you to do that when you got a crack alley in every part of Vancouver because your mayor did crack. That might be Toronto. But in either case, Canada has some problems that you could have worked on. You didn't have to come all the way to the North Sentinel Island from India. Hell, did you pass by all those people in India? They have beggars out there that actually harm themselves by cutting off their fingers, and you pass all them over to try to convert some fucking people on an island. But go ahead, Armstead.
There's actually a couple of islands that if you were to look online on YouTube, there's a couple places where they tell you do not go because the people that live there will kill you. Yeah. They said they even had like a couple of helicopters just go over there, and they were just fucking throwing arrows and shit like that at the fucking helicopters and shit. Like, they not playing.
Yeah. These people is not fucking playing. They're not playing at all.
I think they donate that. Supposedly they say they do like cannibalistic type things, stuff like that too.
So, I mean, that might be part of why the numbers are going down.
I definitely will not go there.
Yeah. You just don't do that. There's just some shit you don't do.
And Snake Island, it's another place you don't.
Oh yeah, Snake Island. Don't go there. But I'm just gonna wrap this up.
You're gone and kill her.
Yeah, unless you're gone and kill her, you can do that. But I'm gonna wrap this up on a positive note. Rest in power to Olivia J. Hooker. She was a survivor of the 1921 Tulsa race riots and the first African-American woman to enlist in the U.S. Coast Guard. She died at 103 years old over the past week. She was born in 1915 in Muskogee, Oklahoma. Okay. She was only 6 years old when the race riots happened in 1921. And her family survived the riots, and they moved to Topeka, Kansas, and then Columbus, Ohio, where she graduated from high school in 1937. She went on to earn a bachelor's degree from Ohio State University, and in World War II, they only allowed Caucasian women to serve in the female military corps. But Franklin D. Roosevelt in 1944 ordered that female military corps be open to all minorities. So Hooker was accepted into the Coast Guard, and she was always ready, as they would say, for spars in 1945. But she lived a great life, trailblazing for African Americans. I mean, anyone who survived the Tulsa riots, I mean, that's a traumatic event. And the fact that your family didn't just say, "Oh, our house burned down, everything we love," and fell into despair, like white people are doing right now with the whole opioid epidemic. The fact that you were able to get up from that and build yourselves a whole new life. Imagine losing everything that you have right now and not being able to come back to what you had and having to start all the way over. But Olivia and her family, they did it. She is a great American. She will be missed, but she's going to rest in power. I'm going to end this off with a quote from Bishop Talbert Swan. And it's voting for pedophiles, bigots, and men who sexually abuse women and endorse racism, misogyny, and injustice is not done to protect the unborn or to advance compromising conservative family values. It's done to protect white supremacy, privilege, and patriarchy. Yeah. But in entertainment this week, we're going to go to Creed 1 because I did not get a chance to see Creed 2.
Shout out to Lil Jon track, Crime Mob.
Crime Mob.
They got their music on there on the.
Oh yeah, I saw it, man. I was listening to that shit.
We can hit.
We can hear it. Yep. Yeah, it's on the Creed 2 soundtrack.
They do.
Oh,
that's what they say.
All right, they say that.
That picture that Mike posted with that nigga with the big ass head.
You mean that picture that Mike Will made it? I just want to be specific about which Mike.
Our Mike.
Oh, okay. All right.
Head. Don't that nigga look like Lil Jon?
He does look like Lil Jon.
You ain't seen it?
All
right, I'll send it to you.
He'll send it to you.
As far as the movie, I ain't seen it yet. So
I ain't seen the movie yet either.
I ain't seen the first one.
So what I was gonna do is I was just gonna review Creed 1 because none of us did that.
Creed 1.
Yeah.
Number 1 when 2 came out.
Creed 1 was Creed 1 was pretty good. It's the story of a man who is trying to distance himself from his father's legacy. Also, the fact that his father had a bastard child, and that bastard child is him. And, him trying to come up and make a name for himself. He left a really good fucking job at the beginning of the movie where he had just gotten a promotion and a big salary increase to pursue boxing. Because fighting Mexicans in Tijuana is not a very fulfilling kind of career because you can always beat them, apparently. Because, he laid that first guy out like fucking, like fight night. Like, it was like Migos there. It was cooking. But, no, Creed 1's a great movie. If you didn't see it, basically it's man overcomes his father's legacy name so that he can become great in his own right. And also it's one of the few black movies where at the end of the movie, which, spoiler alert, he didn't actually win the fight. The fight ends up going to the other guy who arguably was a better fighter. The nigga did have what did he have
where Rocky wins?
Because black people. He was also 6? What was he 6 foot 3? And we all know Michael B. Jordan's not that tall. So then nigga had height advantage. Then nigga had reach.
Jordan is 6'1", I think.
Oh yeah, he might be just 6'1". But either way, he had height advantage.
180 pounds, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan is taller. But yeah, in the movie, he had he was shorter than the guy. He didn't have as long reach, but he still fought. And also, this was his first real fight. The fight he had before that was televised, but it's some local Philadelphia shit versus everybody in the world watching this shit. Like, this is like fighting, like Rocky Balboa in his prime. Like, you fighting like the nigga who's currently at the top of heavyweight, which ironically, that's the person going to jail for drugs and whatnot. The Englishman.
Actually, he's 6 foot. My apologies.
6 foot? No, it's cool. It's cool. Again, I don't think they use his actual height in the movie.
Might be 5'11".
Now you're just being a hater, but you know how light skins are.
Little paper brown ass niggas, man. You dare compare me to?
According to other stuff, they're saying that he's actually 5'11" and a half.
5'11" and a half. Yeah, exactly. All these light skinned niggas coming out because light skinned niggas love to pull another light skinned nigga down.
So do fucking paper bag ass niggas.
Exactly. But we're gonna go into the next part, which is the Dwight Howard transgender saga.
That's fake.
Yeah,
Dwight Howard supposedly got caught up in some transgender situation. What do you guys think?
I mean, I feel like whatever happened. Well, first and foremost, if we're being 100% honest, and let's be 100% honest because we want to keep it real. Why is it that whenever somebody gets caught in something, whatever, the media likes to blow it up, and that's the first thing we learn? Why couldn't we just say that Dwight Howard got caught up in a series of life-endangering things with a woman?
Because they're gay shaming him.
I mean, that does seem like what they're doing.
That's what they're doing, but they support him at the same time.
I mean, at the same time, the media is always going to go with whatever's the most controversial headline.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you shouldn't trust the media.
Yeah,
but
at all. Zero.
At the same time, well, no, you shouldn't trust the media. I mean, when it comes to he said, she said. Like, if they're reporting on facts, like this nigga has been accused of, whatever. Don't necessarily.
We gotta trust them when it comes to things that aren't really forthcoming.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, accused, because again, allegedly, this person is also coming out with their book, and this person is also coming out with several other things. So, just the timing of these accusations are a little bit suspicious.
I think we'll be better off. Yeah, that person is a liar. I think that's better. Is that better?
I feel like that person is an acceptable pronoun. But you know what? You let us know, America. Let us know what you think.
Know.
At everydayblackmen@gmail.com.
Dwight Howard messing with transgenders or anybody messing with transgenders.
I mean, again, it's between those two. What happened is what it sounded like, and this is the tea that somebody was spilling from another place on Black Twitter that they put together, which I thought was pretty straightforward. It's like, this person only came forward when they found out that Dwight Howard allegedly is going to these transgendered sex parties and allegedly putting raw dick in anyone. So, you're saying it wasn't a problem. It wasn't a problem until Dwight Howard was going to these sex parties. It was all cool before then. So you're saying you don't care if you get cheated on, you just want to get cheated on and potentially get AIDS, which, I mean, I think that's honest for everyone. I think that's something that we can all come together on. Nobody wants to get cheated on and get AIDS. It's just not the way anybody wants to go out. At the same time, how are you doing, Magic Johnson? I hear that the AIDS cure is doing you well. Your skin looks healthier than ever.
It's money. You saw South Park.
It is money. It is money. But that aside, I'm gonna see now. He's super rich.
I don't think he's that rich.
No, he's super rich.
That's what I'm asking.
I think he's rich, but I don't think he's.
I mean, he's more than 100 million.
I would say, he was more.
Yeah, exactly. But that's super rich.
They try to act like he's a billionaire.
Well, they try to act like he's a billionaire only because once you make it past 50 million, life just completely changes for you. Like, then you gotta
Let's find out.
We will find out. Thank you, Facebook. We appreciate that endorsement.
He got like 1, 2, 3, 4 baby mamas.
Jesus Christ. That's
one of them a white girl.
Oh, and he fucked the pork. I mean, sorry, I was a little too honest there. Oh man, he fucked them other chicks too?
You fucked this white bitch too, though.
No, I would not.
You would have fucked this.
Nah, man. You can't be pro-black and fuck other races and ethnicities. No. You can't be pro-black and fuck other races and ethnicities. So, again, if you just want to be black, then that's fine. But if you want to be pro-black,
look at it.
It's got to be just black women because there's enough single ones. So Lord knows there's enough single ones.
You never plowed a Caucasian woman?
I didn't say that. What I said is that I can't be pro-black and plow a Caucasian.
No, I think you can plow them, but you just can't.
No, you can't plow them because
fuck that rule. We changed the goddamn rule.
You can't change the rule.
That white bitch
you can't.
Fucked.
You cannot. That you can't. Again,
I'm
not saying.